Thank you. Here's a new little number we haven't done before. Are we ready for it? All right. You'll know it, I think. Oh, yeah. Everybody loves a baby. That's why I'm in love with you. Pretty baby. Pretty baby. And I'd like to be your sister, brother, dad, and mother, too. Pretty baby. Pretty baby. Won't you come and let me rock you in my cradle of love? I will cuddle all the time. Oh, I want a loving baby, and it might as well be you. Pretty baby of mine. Pretty baby of mine. Thank you. You know, folks, I got to tell you a funny story. It's got nothing to do with anything, but before I came out here, you know, I went to Hawaii on vacation for a couple of weeks. And the funny thing is, when my friends heard I was going to Hawaii, they all started calling me up. You know, Bob Hope, Jack Benny, Bing Crosby, and they all said the same thing. They said, Al, listen, when you get to Hawaii, you got to try some of that food they got there. They call it poi, Hawaiian poi. You got to have some of that poi. I said, what's it taste like? They said, never mind what it tastes like. Just remember, the poi is the thing. Well, I'd never heard of it before in my life. But all those hours in the plane over to Honolulu, all I kept thinking about was, I got to get me some of that damn poi. Well, we arrived, and I went straight up to the fellow from the Royal Hawaiian Hotel who came out to meet us. And I said, listen, do you serve poi in the hotel restaurant? He said, I'm sorry, sir, but the restaurant is closed. But if you want poi, you can go to any restaurant, any place downtown at all. They'll give you all the poi you want. Well, I walk in this greasy little joint, and there's a little Italian fella behind the counter. I said, listen, have you got any poi? He said, sure, kid, we got poi. What kind you want? Apple or strawberry? And another funny story I got to tell you. You know, last week was my father's birthday. My father. I decided I was going to get him an overcoat for his birthday. But I go into a store and I find a perfect coat for my father for $150. But I know my father. If he knows the coat costs $150, he doesn't want it. So after I bought it, I had to mark it down to read $15. Well, I sent the coat to my father with a note. Write back and tell me how you like it. Well, yesterday, I got a telegram from my father reading, sold the coat to Cousin Mo for $25, made $10 profit, sent 20 more coats. Tell him?
You tell him.
Well, not yet. But stick around. You never know. Right, honey?
Very cute together.
Here's a little song about one of my favorite towns. Hit it, honey. Yes, where do you think I'm going when the wind starts blowing strong? Yes, where do you think I'm going when the nights are growing long? I ain't going east, I ain't going west, I ain't going over the cuckoo's nest. I'm bound for the town I love the best. Well, life is one sweet song, way down yonder in New Orleans, in the land of the dreamy scenes. There's a Garden of Eden, that's what I mean. 3 old babies with flashing eyes, softly whisper their tender sighs. Oh, stop. Oh, won't you give your lady fair a little smile? I said, stop. You bet your life you'll linger there a little while. They got angels right here on earth, wearing little blue jeans, way down yonder in New Orleans. 3 old babies with flashing eyes, softly whispered and tender sighs. Oh, stop. Oh, won't you give your lady fair a little smile? I said, stop. You bet your life you'll linger there a little while. There is heaven right here on earth with those beautiful queens, way down yonder, where the nights are glamorous, cause the gals are oh so amorous, way down yonder in New Orleans. Thank you. Well, this is about the time of the show. We ought to thank some of the folks without whom today wouldn't have been possible. Of course, there's Miss Maria. You know, she's running the whole program this week. And you know, without her, there ain't no show. Well, I wasn't supposed to say anything about this, but I'm going to talk about it. You know, she almost didn't make it here on time today. You want to know why? She got caught in the traffic coming down the road from Oakland. The racetrack in Oakland. See, Miss Maria doesn't like to talk about it, but the fact is she likes to put a bet on a horse once in a while. And here's the funny thing. She plays hunches. Why, just last week she was telling me she had the most peculiar dream. She kept dreaming about hats. Hats, hats, hats. Then she says to me, she goes to the track the next day, and right in the program it says there's a horse running by the name of Hattress. So she put a bet on that horse just like that. And guess who won? Sombrero. Well, you know, Jolie's just an old vaudeville comedian. But Jolie's also just an old mammy singer. And a lot of folks today are making fun of mammy songs, and I don't know why they should. After all, John McCormick, take John McCormick, the famous radio singer, he sings Mother McCree, and that's a mammy song, and folks, he's not bad. So I'm going to sing you my little mammy song, Rockabye Your Rockabye Baby, with a Dixie Melody, Missy, if you please. Rockabye your baby with a Dixie melody. When you croon a tune from the heart of Dixie, hang that cradle, mammy mine, right on that Mason-Dixon line, and swing it from Virginia, Tennessee, with all the soul that's in ya. Weep no more, my lady, mammy, sing it again for me. Sing Old Black Joe, just as though you had me on your knee. A million baby kisses I'll deliver if you will only sing the Swanee River. Rockabye, your rockabye baby, with a Dixie melody. Rockabye, hush-a-bye, to a Dixie melody. And when you croon a little tune, straight from the heart of Dixie, hang that cradle, mammy mine, right on that Mason-Dixon line, and swing it from Virginia, Tennessee, with all the soul that's in ya. Mammy, listen what they're playing. They're playing Weep No More, my lady. Sing it again for me. And you remember Old Black Joe, Lord love you, mammy. You sang when I was on your knee. A million baby kisses I'll deliver if you will only sing. Go on, sing the Swanee River. Rockabye, your rockabye baby, with a Dixie melody. Now, folks, thank you. Now, folks, listen, folks. This brings us to the halfway point of the program. Now, listen. I got to go change because on account this is such an important audience, I brought 2 costumes with me. So don't go anywhere. I'll be back in about 10 minutes. And confidentially, I don't want any more than a couple of hundred people to hear this. They say the second part of the show might be better than the first. So don't go anywhere, folks. I'll be right back. Promise. Yeah.